Trekcast.
The galaxy's most unpredictable Star Trek podcast.
Hello and welcome to Trekcast, the galaxy's most unpredictable Star Trek podcast, brought to you by our sponsor, GornHub.com. For everything Gorn. If you like hardcore Gorn, then go to GornHub.com. Put in your 16-digit credit card number.
Oh man!
And get us some swag, some stuff, some things, some stuff, and some things. I don't know. I'm making it up as I go. I'm one of your hosts. I'm one of your hosts, Dan.
That's right.
With me as always, Daniel. He pushes the buttons. Scott's doing something else today. I don't know.
He's
doing his other podcast.
That's right.
I don't know. What he's doing.
Podcast. I don't know.
Airbud the podcast. But we're here. We're going to talk about Star Trek. We're going to talk about. We had 2 episodes of Star Trek that aired this week.
We did, yeah, 2 of them.
Talk about some Star Trek news, and whatever else comes up organically in conversation, because that's just how we roll here at Trekcast, brought to you by GornHub, GornHub.com.
That's right.
For all your Gorn needs.
And even when you don't,
that's all I got.
Fair enough, man. How you doing? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I saw
Superman again.
That's what I was about to bring up. Yeah.
I had not such a great week at work.
Okay.
Got into it with one of the bosses at work on Monday, and took Tuesday and Wednesday off. Mental health days, personal days.
Yeah.
Came back for Thursday and Friday, and on Friday I put in a vacation slip.
Nice.
And I'm taking the full week off next week. So, but no huge vacation plans. Just not going to work. We might do a day trip or do a 1 or 2 overnight trip somewhere, but nothing solid yet.
Right on.
That's it. That's all. Maybe we'll come to Post Falls, Idaho.
Hey,
check it out.
If you want, it's all sorts of craziness here. No, Post Falls is actually pretty bland.
Yeah.
It was voted the second most boring city in Idaho. So
I need some boring right about now.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. So we saw Superman. Saw Superman again this week. Went to like a 10 a.m. showing of it. It was great.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was great. My son sucking on Slurpees and eating candy. It's not even noon yet. It was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, you must have loved that then.
Yeah. No, it was good. And this coming week, Fantastic Four comes out. So we're probably going to see it Thursday afternoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm excited to that one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. This week has been pretty busy for me. A lot of work. We've been slammed at work. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I really thought we would be slower this time of year, but we're not. So
yeah,
it's fine. and then and everything else is good. So
Well, I mean, if you're slammed, they need you. So
Right.
that's always.
Oh, for sure.
When employees are sitting around looking at each other, twiddling their thumbs, you start wondering, like, hey, do they need all of us? Who's going to be the first to go?
Yeah, Alejandro's got the great Gorn morning, lads.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning to you as well. Oh, last night for dinner. Yeah. Cornish game hens. It was delicious.
Oh, nice. I thought you were going to say what you really had.
So, if you have any Gorn puns, feel free to put them up in the chat.
Yes,
no matter what we're doing, we will stop.
That's right.
And read them.
That's right. Awesome. Well, let's get to the news. There's all sorts of craziness.
Do it.
But let's start with this one. All right.
What's up with them now? What's up with them
now?
All right.
First
Sorry.
Story, it's okay. Comes to us from NBC News, and Paramount bidder Skydance plays patriotism card in a push to for the deal. Okay. So basically, what's his name? Is it Scott Ellison? Oh, David Ellison. Okay. He is the head of Skydance, and apparently he met with the FCC chairman earlier this week and is basically saying, like, hey, we've done everything you wanted. All the paperwork's done. We settled our lawsuits. We're good to go. Let's get this thing done. And we don't have a final yet. The FCC's got time to respond to that, but Skydance is pushing, man. They want this thing over.
Yeah, there's all kinds of craziness out there now. So I don't know if you saw, they canceled
Colbert.
Stephen Colbert's show.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, Trump had him canceled. It's like, come on, stop.
Well, the thing I've been looking at, I looked at a couple of the trades in Hollywood, and they think it's a two birds, one stone kind of situation. That probably helped things because he's such a critic of Trump. But really, the reality is that late show was like operating at like $100 million a year.
Oh, they're all operating at a loss. It's a failing model. Yes.
Right. And
people don't watch anymore.
Right. So even though technically he was the highest rate of all of them, which he really was, it's just it didn't help. Like it just wasn't.
Yeah, but that just means like you're the best of the losers. That's all. Right. That's all that means.
Exactly. And the other thing that he has against him is like the other ones like Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon, they do really good on social media. Like their clips get shared on YouTube and everything. Whereas Colbert really doesn't have that.
Yeah.
He's got them. I mean, you can find his clips, but the numbers are not there compared to the other guys. So,
I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've never watched him on the Late Show. I used to watch the Colbert Report all the time. And I know on that show he was playing a character. He wasn't Stephen Colbert. He was Stephen Colbert playing Stephen Colbert. On this show, is it the same thing?
No. He's himself, which that was always weird in the beginning. And I mean, I don't watch the show. Every now and then I'll see a clip, like every great once in a while. But
because I remember watching the Colbert Report, and thinking from time to time, the stupid people aren't going to know that he's playing a character.
Right.
The stupid people are gonna think that he's legit.
Yeah, and I think that was part of the joke, but whatever.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the other thing too is like he's got like half a year or more to be around before the show really goes away. It's not like he's done. Like I think it's next May or March or I don't know, whatever it is.
That and if the company changes hands. I mean, they're not bound by that. If the company changes hands, now it's a new people controlling things.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna continue. We're gonna revamp the show and
we're gonna look for inefficiencies. Pivot. Yeah. So who knows? But
it's like TV in general, broadcast television is just a thing of the past at this point.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like hanging on. I can't tell you the last time I watched like live television, live broadcast television.
Well, I can tell you the last time I watched it. Last
New
Sunday.
Year's Eve.
I watched
last Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, why? What was happening last Sunday?
With my dad. So.
Okay, so that's actually the exception is sports.
Yeah.
Is sports, but for everything else, I don't know. Do people even are DVRs still a thing? I don't even know. I don't even have a DVR anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so weird, man. I don't. What year is this? I don't even know.
That's right.
I don't know.
All right, well, let's get out of the time loop. We'll get to the next story.
Yes.
Okay. Our next story comes to us from the movie blog, and we are learning a little bit more about the failed attempt at Star Trek 4. This was Matt Shakman's Star Trek 4. Was set to go into production in 2022. If you don't know Matt Shakman, he's the current director of the Fantastic Four. This is why this story's out now.
You're cutting out, pal. You're all kinds of muffled.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes. No,
okay.
I can.
Okay, so Matt Shakman is the director of the Fantastic Four. So that's why we're hearing about this now.
Okay.
Because, so he was set to produce Star Trek 4 in 2022. The whole crew was all lined up. It was going to be a script featuring George Kirk, as originally portrayed by Chris Hemsworth. Nowhere in the story does it say for sure that Chris Hemsworth would be back, although they do allude to it. So, but the idea was sets were built, crews were put in place, they were ready to go, and then he got the offer for Fantastic Four, and he bounced. He's like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
So apparently J.J. Abrams really loved the script. It was going to do like a soft reboot of the whole Star Trek franchise. Everyone loved it, ready to go. And after he left for Marvel, it just all fell apart. So
yeah. Huh.
Yeah. That's how close we were.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It's at this point it's a small branch off the sacred timeline.
Exactly. Exactly. So what could have been. So yeah, there you go. All right. And our last news story comes to us from Entertainment Tonight. Let's see if this will let me play it. Yeah. They got to interview Rebecca Romijn, and here we go. I'll see if it'll let me play it.
Rebecca, how has it felt for you to step back into the role of Mystique?
It's been incredibly fun, surreal, and wonderful to be with my old cast as well as a new cast.
Rebecca told us she's been spending up to 7 hours a day in the makeup chair to get those scales applied.
Currently in production.
Did you ever think all these years later you'd be back?
Never in a million years now.
I was laughing because like Jerry O'Connell, Rebecca's husband, has this great picture of like him dressing up as Mystique at a convention, and he had posted the time that they were announcing that he's coming back as Mystique.
Doomsday comes out December 2026, but you can see Rebecca in season 3 of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds on Paramount Plus. It's already renewed for a...
There we go. Yeah.
December 2026, so we're still a year and a half out. From this thing. Gee whiz. Yeah. Oh my God, my son will be in high school by the time this movie comes out.
And if there's a delay, maybe he'll drive you to the theater.
Oh my Lord. Yeah.
Yeah. That's possible.
You know, the MCU is going to be 20 years old at that point.
Yeah.
Let's move forward with Star Trek. Or he wants us to stop talking about the MCU. Is that what he means?
No.
Or is he talking about the?
I think the movie.
He's talking about Star Trek 4.
Yeah. You know, I'm disappointed it didn't have whales. I didn't see any mention of whales in that script. So
I'm disappointed there wasn't a Gorn pun in that last post.
that's true.
Come on, man, do better.
Where are these Gorn puns?
Do better. You're supposed to be somebody around here. Pull your weight.
That's right. These people not feeling gorny?
Do I make you gorny? Do I?
Oh no.
Sorry.
All right. Well, let's get to our main topic then, because we got two episodes to review. So, here we go.
Fun will now commence.
So, a waiting game. Good God, the MCU is that old. I have to admit, I stopped watching after Age of Ultron.
What?
I mean, it was still good then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, everyone's different. That's fine. Maybe he was watching other films like, I don't know, Mission Impossible.
Sure.
People like those too. So, all right. So we had 2 episodes of Strange New Worlds after nearly 2 years of waiting for season 3 to finally hit.
Is that how long it's been?
Yeah, it was like August of 20. Let me see what the. Yeah, it was nearly 2 years. I remember looking that up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize it was that long. I thought it was a year, but
No. It was like 2 years. It was crazy.
Huh.
So we had 2 episodes. Homogeny. I can never pronounce this word. Part 2, and then Wedding Bell Blues. So I figured we'll take them one at a time. The first one is basically the second part of the cliffhanger from 2 years ago, where we're fighting the alien Gorn. We had part of the crew trapped on a Gorn ship, and then the rest of the Enterprise crew was trying to figure out a way to stop the Gorn. We even had Scotty on the show, which was kind of great. Oh God, Chad was still a co-host back then. That's how long ago it was. That's right. That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, the thing I'm looking out for right now is I get the graphics you guys are seeing right now are provided to us by Paramount. I go to one of their PR websites, and that's where I get them. But what I've noticed is every year, doesn't matter what the show is, as the season goes, we get less and less photos per episode.
Yeah.
So right now we're averaging about like 25 photos per episode. It's going to drop down to about like 4 or 5, just as it moves along. So that, as the interest that wanes, the photos drop. So yeah. And then they're also out of order, so they're whatever. Yeah. But still, what did you think of the episode? Was it worth the 2-year wait?
I gotta watch it again. I gotta be honest.
Okay.
I gotta watch it again. It did not hold my interest the way it should have.
Okay.
It's probably because I didn't go back and watch the first part first.
Okay.
I probably should have done that.
Right.
But I wasn't on the edge of my seat. Like, how's it gonna resolve? It's no Best of Both Worlds Part 2. Definitely not. But again, like I said, I should really go back and rewatch the first part and then watch it again. And I just didn't have time to do that. I thought for sure. Is it Patel? What's the other captain's name? Is it Patel with a P?
Oh, Captain Girlfriend.
His girlfriend. Yeah. I really thought Captain Girlfriend was toast.
I thought so too, man.
I thought Ortegas.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna lose. I thought we were gonna lose her.
Too. Yeah.
I thought we were gonna lose her. And then I'm starting to think, I'm like, oh, what did what did I guess in the predictions the week before? Yes. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next episode she's fine, but then at the end of the episode maybe she's not. So I guess we'll talk about that when we talk about the next episode.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
So we had a couple listeners already write in. So Dog Green said, after all the doom and gloom reports coming out from those few episodes, a few weeks earlier, wasn't expecting much, but honestly, both episodes were solid. And Kevin Strecky, I was very pleased with episode 1. It's structured very well. They do it when they do it right, it works. Well, episode 2 looks amazing. The circular argument that leads nowhere while being coy. So, mixed bag for him. I liked it, man. I don't love it. I'm not like over the moon or anything like that, but I think it was solid. I thought there was a few times where like they look at each other, some of the characters, and I really thought, oh God, here comes the big, long, let's talk about our feelings in the middle of a giant like I felt it, right? And they didn't. They just dealt with the crisis, and you could tell there was emotion there, just like in the older episodes, just like it was underlying tension and the way it should be, like narrative storytelling. And
so I did like they're doing a little backstory building with Scotty.
Yeah,
it looks like this Scotty is clearly not the Scotty that we know already. And it looks like as much as I can't stand her character, it looks like Pelia is going to be molding him into the character that we know. You see that he made that machine work in the past, but didn't bother taking any notes. So he did it, doesn't know how to do it again. And she's lecturing him about that. And then when Pike wants to know when it's going to be up and running, he has no idea. And she just says, it'll be ready as soon as you need it.
Yeah.
Which is a clearly a Scotty thing. They've established that they established in TNG Relics that excuse me, that he was pretty much just full of shit every time we had seen him before that. That he had said it would take 3 hours when he knew it would take 1 or whatever. So I'm kind of interested in seeing his.
They're saying your mic is cutting really bad.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to seeing his character growth into the character that we know.
Yeah. What do you think of this actor that's playing Scotty now that we're finally seeing a little bit more of him?
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He's got the accent down. He doesn't seem to me like he's playing James Doohan. He doesn't seem to me that he's playing Simon Pegg. He seems to me that he's playing Scotty.
Yeah.
The younger version of Scotty, and I think that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I can't remember which. I think this was in the next episode, but no, maybe it was. I don't know. I feel like they are introducing some more contemporary things into this version of Star Trek. He orders 2 pints of Guinness.
Yeah.
In either this episode or the next episode.
You might need to reset. Your audio is going all over the place. Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Reset.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're waiting for Dan. So this episode, Scotty and I forget her name. The main engineer. They have to build this contraption that'll basically make the Enterprise invisible to the Gorn. So they're working on it. You can see the picture that I have up. That's like their contraption that they're working on somehow plugging it into the Enterprise's systems, and so that'll get him through the Gorn's just like security systems. Meanwhile, while all that's going on, Spock and Nurse Chapel are working to get rid of a Gorn eggs, I guess, inside of Captain Patel. Pike's girlfriend is what it's listed on Wikipedia, so that doesn't help. So if you guys know the name of a Captain Girlfriend, please tell us in the chat. But so yeah, so they're working to get that going. There he is. Hey. So okay, yeah. So I'm at the point where we're talking about Spock and Nurse Chapel working to get rid of the Gorn inside of Captain Girlfriend, and they use drugs. Drugs are good kids, apparently. Is what we learned. I forget what drug they called it, but there's some sort of narcotic, they said.
Yep.
Yeah. Which was funny to me.
So they gave her, like, space meth.
Right. Space meth to save the day, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta say, this Gorn set, where they're on the Gorn ship and there's all the, like, the organic stuff on there.
Yep.
I really like this set. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool how they acquired their weapons. This is basically a digestion chamber.
Yeah.
They were being digested, and so those are intestines that they were in. And they found the anus. Everything that can't get digested gets pooped out over here. And look, there's a plasma rifle in here. Yeah, you can't eat a plasma rifle. That's silly. Let's wipe the poop off of it and use it to escape. Kind of gross, but kind of cool at the same time.
It's an interesting idea. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
And even looking at them and their injuries, you could see that some of them were in different stages of the digestive process. Already.
Yeah. So, I thought it had some interesting ideas. It's funny. The more we talk about it, the more like, that was actually pretty good. Yeah. That's how it works sometimes, though. That was the second episode where they were making fun of his mustache.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll get to the second episode. But I was like you too. I really thought Ortegas was going to go. I was like, wow, that's an interesting way. Get rid of her. Okay, that brings in room for Sulu. It could be foreshadowing though, man. Because at some point they need to get Sulu in there. So maybe not this year, but
there's still time.
Yeah. Well, one of the producers has said basically they want to end it where basically TOS begins.
Yeah.
So you're going to need all those TOS characters. So you could do a thing because you got this season, the next one, and the fifth one.
Yeah.
So you could do a thing where every year it looks like Ortega's about to die.
Yeah. Do you remember the game Gauntlet? The video game
Gauntlet?
Ortegas is about to die.
Yeah. Blue Warrior needs food badly.
Yeah, Ortegas needs food badly. So here's the question. If they're going to do that, if the end of this show is going to butt right up to the beginning of TOS and different characters are going to show up until the crew is fully assembled, are they going to finally answer that age-old question? Was Chekhov on the ship during season 1? We just didn't see him?
I was about to ask you something very similar. Like, do they need to cast Chekhov because he didn't show up till season 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's...
Are they going to make him Wesley? Like, he's just a young kid that's a boy genius?
Shut up, Pavel.
Yeah, that's right. So... the more we talk about it, the more I liked it. I also think it's interesting how much they borrowed from Alien.
Yeah.
The Alien franchise.
Yep.
But we talked about that before.
Yeah.
But thumbs up. Pretty good.
So in the end, what did they do? They put the Gorn to sleep and sent him home? Is that how it
That's how I understood it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to read it. Yeah, triggering a long hibernation cycle.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. All
I
right,
don't know.
the next episode. Well, this one was intense and dramatic. The next episode, wow, they just really went 180. This one was called Wedding Bell Blues, and basically Spock is all excited because Christine is showing up, and they have not seen each other for like months, and he's ready to be like, oh man, I love you so much. You know, hot dog, we can be together. And she's like, oh, that's really sweet, Spock, but here's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And which, you know, I've been that guy. That sucks. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there he is, Captain Boyfriend, or you know, which I didn't have time to build this graphic, but this guy. Let's see if I can find a better shot of him. The Christine's boyfriend. To me, he has a similar look as the guy that was supposed to be Han Solo in TNG, like that roguish. I forget the guy's.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got a similar look to that guy, and he's also got a similar look to Janeway's holograph boyfriend in Fairhaven. So someone in Star Trek has a type. Whenever they're like, "Oh, we need the handsome guy," it's gonna be this kind of dude. So, whatever.
So Christine let her hair grow.
Yeah, she let it grow.
Her hair is, it's significantly, yes, the outrageous Okana.
Yeah. So, so Spock is pretty sad about it, and then he's greeted by his fairy godfather, apparently.
Yeah,
Who gives him a
Vulcan bartender.
Yes, a Vulcan bartender.
Which just seems very un-Vulcan-like to me. I don't know.
It's a party is logical.
I mean, I guess. You know, here's a thing with Star Trek that we do. You look at Klingons and you think they're all warriors. You look at Ferengi and you think they're all businessmen. And you look at Vulcans and you think they're all scientists.
Right.
But then you have to think to yourself, well, you know what? Somebody designs those Klingon ships, so there are Klingon scientists and engineers. Somebody cleans the toilets on Vulcan, so there are Vulcan janitors.
Right.
You know, they eat things on Vulcan, so there's Vulcan restaurants.
Vulcan farmers.
You know, it's weird. You think of Ferengi. There's got to be Ferengi doctors. There's got to be Ferengi warriors, I guess.
I think
I don't know. We're introduced to like a very small aspect of these races, and you can't help but picture all of them, put all of them in this little box.
Right. So Spock makes a new friend. I checked the closed captioning. They never say his name.
It's him.
Yeah.
It's him. It's for those wondering, it's Trelane from was it the Squire of Gothos? Was the TOS?
Yeah, I think
episode
that
he was in.
So yes, it is Trelane. And so basically he's just screwing with the whole ship, and he creates a scenario where Nurse Chapel and Spock are going to get married, because that's what he wants. Yeah. He wants them to be happy, I guess. I don't know. They're just playthings, I guess.
Yeah.
And at one point, even turns the boyfriend into a dog, and hijinks ensue. This episode was totally not serious. It was just kind of goofy and fun. We got to meet Ortegas' brother, who was a filmmaker, which is interesting that would happen that far in the future. I thought they would do like holo novels or something like that, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Nurse Chapel and her giant wedding dress. This thing was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to see people try to cosplay that at conventions. Because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would think if he's getting married, Sarek would be there.
You would think.
Amanda would be there. So I don't know if those actors weren't available.
Or Trelane just didn't know and didn't care and just.
Well, I mean, he's omnipotent, because at the end of the episode we find out who he really is.
That's right.
Do we want to go there?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
So he appears in voice only, but at the end of the episode, Trelane's father shows up, and Ferengi doctors charge double for surgery. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. But they don't tell you. They wake you up halfway through the surgery and ask if you
That's
want
right.
to finish. And then they hold up the pad and say, "I just need your thumbprint right here." But Trelane's dad shows up as a glowing green orb,
right,
and scolds him for messing with the humans, and sets everything back to normal. And he's voiced by John Delancey.
That's right.
So for years, people have speculated that Trelane was in fact a Q.
Mm-hmm.
So the question now is, so this is Q's son. Is this the same son that was born during Voyager? Now I know he says, he's only 8,000 years old, and this takes place before Voyager, but we know that the Q continuum lives outside of space and time. They can travel through time at will. So from his perspective, it could be the 25th century, or this could take place from Trelane's perspective. This could take place after his birth, but before he actually meets Captain Janeway. So he's a 9-year-old human, but he's 8,000 years old as a Q. There's really no way to know.
Yeah, and it's just that hand wavy, just let it go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I liked that they connected that dot. I mean, it's what fans have been saying for years. So great, let's just make it happen. They also kind of left it open enough that if you don't want Trelane to be a Q, he's not, and it's just Trelane's dad, who happens to be voiced by John Delancey as well. But that's the thing, right? If you ask him, is he really a Q? Well, what do you think at a convention?
Yeah.
That's the answer you'll get. So, this was interesting too, though. Spock at the end, everything's restored. He realizes that he's not the right fit for Christine. So, it's a bummer, but that's okay. And then Lon is like, hey, let's dance.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're teasing something there. Her and Spock?
I don't know.
I mean, I thought she had eyes for Kirk, but,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she's trying to forget him.
Maybe.
Knowing that she can't have him because it's not really him.
Right.
From her perspective.
Yeah.
So I started to say earlier when I was cutting out that they're like connecting this show to some contemporary things. Like Scotty orders 2 pints of Guinness. He doesn't order 2 beers.
Right.
He orders 2 pints of Guinness, which is a brand name.
Right.
So they're showing that this brand is still around.
Mm-hmm.
X number of years later. Also, at the party they don't dance to some rock and roll song. They dance to, I can't remember, I think it was Wham or something. Is that what?
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah. So, which they have completely shied away from, other than J.J. Abrams' track with the Beastie Boys and whatnot. They have mostly shied away from contemporary music. I think they might have done something in Discovery, but we don't talk about that show anymore. But so my question is, What music do you want to see next in Star Trek?
Oh.
Do you want to see some Metallica? Do you want to see some Snoop Dogg? Do you want?
I know it. I want. You ever see the movie Office Space?
Yeah.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Yes, I love that song.
Yeah.
I have a buddy that when he calls me, that's his ringtone.
Oh, nice.
Which ultimately means that when I answer the phone, I'm from his point of view, I'm usually singing along to.
Oh, nice.
To the song.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, that would be a fun song. I think you could do some, I don't know, like Simon and Garfunkel in there, maybe. I don't know. Something a little more nondescript, even though it is from a certain time period, it kind of fits wherever. I think some Johnny Cash would go really good.
I think they should spread it around and have there's like line dancing night one night in the mess hall.
There you go.
And then the next night it's like, there's a Beatles cover band or something.
The Macarena is going.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That would be funny. Yeah. So okay, the 2 episodes we had such a big difference. Did you like this one as well, or?
I like this one. Yeah, this was a fun episode.
Yeah. Did you like that they did that though, where one was so serious and one was so goofy? Do you like that as the premiere?
I think they are. I think they are drawing a line. I think they are finishing up last season. Standalone, self-contained episode that has nothing to do with last season, nothing to do with this coming season. And I think next week will be the start of an overarching story for the season. And we saw a little of that because at the end, Ortegas kind of leaves the party early, and we see her looking at herself in the mirror, and it looks like there's a guard standing behind her.
Yeah.
So something's up.
Something is up for sure.
Something is up for sure. Oh, we didn't even talk about how they cured Captain Girlfriend.
You said the drugs.
That's not how they cured her.
Oh, that's right.
They used Una's blood.
That's right. Yeah, the magic blood.
Una's genetically modified blood.
Yeah.
And for those who don't remember, it's Captain Girlfriend who was the prosecutor last year when they were trying to put her in jail for having genetically modified blood.
Yeah.
So
and now it's all good, baby.
Now it's all good in the hood.
Yeah. Which, okay.
Technically, Captain Girlfriend is genetically modified now. So
yeah.
But she gets her pick of whatever command she wants. What's up with that?
Yeah. Must be nice.
Starfleet, can't trust them.
Can't at all. Although I will say, we do have in the first episode, we do have the one good admiral. Admiral, is it April?
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Admiral April.
Yeah.
Or as Pike calls him, come on, Bob.
Yeah.
You can always tell he's pissed when he calls him Bob.
Yeah. But that's the one that hasn't tried to take over Starfleet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I get the feeling, especially the way this episode played out, I have a feeling they would much rather do these kinds of episodes, these goofy, silly, fun episodes, than the serious stuff. I don't know why, but that's the vibe I get.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because when I see the actors talk about stuff, they almost always are talking about the goofy stuff.
Yeah.
They seem more excited about it. But I don't know.
All right.
So,
do we know anything about next week's episode?
Let's see. Next week's episode is called Shuttle to Kenfori, and that's all it says.
Okay.
But the week after that, episode 4, is called A Space Adventure Hour, and that is directed by Jonathan Frakes. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Jasmine says
That'll be fun.
they're cheap bottle episodes. It's not as cheap as you would think with all those costumes.
Yeah.
All those wedding that's a lot of time and fabrics and putting those outfits together. Like, it's not as cheap as just.
You know, it's funny. Things change. I was reading about Trelane this morning for a little bit, and
as one does.
And the jacket that he wore in the TOS episode, they listed all the other places. Yeah, it's very similar to that one that's on screen right now, but not the same. But they listed all the other like they rented it from a Western store,
right,
for that episode. But then they listed like all the other places it was worn, and they had some photos. So like Thurston Howell wore it on Gilligan's Island like 3 weeks later. Like 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
It was on the cover of a Beatles album. You know, they listed a whole bunch of
yeah.
But you know, I don't think they do that kind of stuff anymore. I feel like what they're wearing right here, you know, they made it, and it goes into like the Paramount wardrobe department, and maybe you'll see it in another Paramount production down the line. But I don't know if they like go to the rental shop in Southern California.
They basically build their own stuff. I know. I forget what show it was. Maybe it was Discovery. But on one of the Will Wheaton shows, they talked a lot about how they use 3D printers to make a lot of their outfits now. Like not 3D printers, like all this stuff that's on Nurse Chapel's dress, like the tubing and all that. That was probably 3D printed.
Huh.
Like they'll design it that way.
Yeah.
It's not like they go to the hardware store and like, all right, get some spray paint. We're going to match it to the fabric and let's go. Right? Yeah. Which is what the cosplayers will do. But, when you were saying all that about Trelane's jacket, I was thinking about the robot from Lost in Space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danger Will Robinson. That robot, there's like a stretch of like, I think, 10, 15 years. He is in a ton of movies and backgrounds and shows. He's even in the first Gremlins.
Oh,
yeah. There's a part where the dad is trapped at an airport or like a convention, and you see the robot in the background. Like that robot was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just they reuse things.
Yeah. Egon's PKE meter shows up in a couple other places over the years in other movies, and I can't remember off the top of my head where else it shows up. But.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. But you know, we're 2 episodes in. We got 8 more to go. Looks like we're going straight through till September. So we still got a while with these episodes. Overall, though, how are you feeling now that we've seen, 20% of the season? Feeling good? Feeling
20%? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good. I'm excited to see the rest.
Me too. So, all right. Well, let's have people X up in the chat if they want to join us. While we're doing that, for people to X up, we can say, do you want to give out the number? People can leave us voicemails.
It is 570-661-0001. 570-661-0001. Give us a call. Operators are not standing by. Voicemail only. Leave us a voicemail. We will play it on the show.
That's right.
Thanks.
And then we're also all over social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, kind of Twitter, but not really, or X, I guess.
Twex.
Twex, right. What is that movie? His mama called him X. I'm gonna call him. Yeah.
His mama called him Twitter. I don't call him Twitter.
That's right.
If a man wants to be called X, respect him. Call him X.
That's right. So so we're all over those, and you can follow us on there. If you are listening to the show right now on YouTube, please like and subscribe and all that. That helps us. But yeah, let's get to listener feedback.
Listener feedback.
All right, so we asked people to X up in the chat, and so Chazbiz has answered the call. He saw the lights of Gondor flaming, so here we go. There's Chazbiz.
The Chazbiz signal was in the sky.
That's right.
I'm needed.
That's right. Needed. Somebody wants to talk. Let's talk.
Let's go.
What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. How are you guys?
Good. How'd you like the episodes, or did you not like them?
Well, I wish I would have watched the finale of last season.
Okay.
To follow up with this, because 2 years is too long for like an episode like this.
I just watched the recap that they had.
Sad thing is I skipped the recap and then watched the episode, and I'm like,
I thought the recap was good.
What the hell's going on? I don't remember this. I thought we were just going to go right into the show, and I was like, oh.
He's like, oh shit, they got Scotty here?
I forgot about Scotty, and then I forgot about this, and I forgot they got trapped, and
Yeah, what's up with all these gore?
Yeah, and then there's this weird pussy thing on the back of Captain Patel's back, you know? And it's like, ew, gross, you know?
You gross indeed.
It's like, everything was, the episode was definitely Aliens. Somebody liked Aliens.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And in a way, I kind of didn't give it a fair review because I probably need to rewatch the episode before, watch them together, and then I think it'd be a better episode. Because, like I said, 2 years too long, and you know, I'm glad to see the characters back. And is this the first time that a character has started to pray?
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yes, I meant to bring that up.
You know, because Pike had nothing left. You know, it's like, all right, Dad, and then he goes and gets on his knees, and she comes back. You know,
I feel like you could argue Chakotay would pray.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like actual like a real religion. You know,
I mean, that's a real religion.
Yeah, and not Kuchamoya. You know,
Chakotay's religion was an all-encompassing amalgamation of all indigenous people.
Right.
So
yes.
It was kind of borderline insulting at times.
Yes.
I think he's talking about
actual religion.
This is an American
Buddhism.
This is an American-made show. This was traditionally a Judeo-Christian country. I think he's talking about that we've never seen. There's been vague references to Christmas. I think that's it.
Yeah.
As far as
because that's the first time I was like, huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes when there's nothing
we've
left,
seen plenty of
you got to go
weddings.
to divine intervention. You got to go to something.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, they talk to God in one movie. Then what does he do with the starship? So.
Yeah. What does God do with the starship?
Yeah. So.
I love that part.
Yeah, but none of those people were seeking God to worship him.
That's right. Oh.
It was.
Alejandro makes a good point. What are you talking about? Our Lord and Savior Cisco. That's true.
Oh, yes.
He was a religion. All the characters prayed all the time to the prophet.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. He's 100%. Yeah. Alejandro also says it started at 100 from the previous episode, which I already forgotten what had happened. Should have rewatched previous season or episode. Yeah.
But, I'm trying to think. Of course, I thought Dr. Girlfriend was gonna die,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of
Captain
flashing
Girlfriend.
lights. Basically, it's one of those episodes where it's just the volume and everything's spinning, lights.
Right.
And yeah, that's pretty much all I have on that one.
Did you think Ortegas was going to die?
I think I knew she was gonna make it out of there. So
Okay. I bet
it would have been cool.
thought-
It would have been cool, like if she, they said her hand got digested or whatever. It'd been cool.
Oh, like she's got a hook?
Yeah, like something. Like if she's trying to fly that ship with a hook. I mean,
Yarr,
she'd be like a pirate, She'd be punching in that keyboard with that hook.
That's right.
It doesn't
She's
work.
got the little claw.
It doesn't have touch sensitive functions.
That's right. That's right.
Buttons. We need buttons
You
back on
swapping it out? Just put a stylus in there so she can hit the
And that's why they
touchpad?
switched it out, is because she didn't have a hand, so that's why they added buttons later. So that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But the funny thing is, now the second episode, because I was completely lost, because Nurse Chapel, I hate to say, Nurse Chapel almost looked like she was wearing a wig in that episode, because they had that 2-year delay, and I think she got a haircut, so I think they gave her a wig. And
Maybe.
the second episode, you see Nurse Chapel, new hairdo, everything.
Mhm.
So did they film this episode last year, or did they film it this year?
I think they filmed this stuff like 2 years ago.
Okay, so you think
Because
that
I
episode
remember-
was filmed 2 years ago? Okay.
Yeah, I remember when we did the story that they shot season 2 and we're going to wait a week and then go right into season 3.
Okay, and then
And that
writer's
was like
strike
2 years
happened.
ago. Yeah. So
And then we
they
got
shot a
screwed
lot
up
of this a
through
long
the-
time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The writer's strike really screwed this up. Now the second episode I liked because it reminded me of an old TOS episode, kind of goofy,
Mhm.
lighthearted, just completely like 180 from the previous episode.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I liked, I don't know, Dr. Boyfriend, who has no idea. So you got Scotty and Dr. Boyfriend with these like really thick accents. You're like, man, I almost have to put subtitles on.
That's right. That's right.
Because it's like,
What did you think of Trelane being in there?
I loved it, I
Yeah.
really liked that. I thought that was pretty cool. And now you think it's like maybe he's a Q. So
I really wanted when he turned the guy into a dog. I wanted the dog to start talking.
that would have been great.
Yeah, like the guy's just talking to the dog.
Yeah.
I'm amazing.
That
I am
would
Jack.
have- yeah. I got Jack. Us wedding should be an old.
That's right. Oh, somebody give me pets.
Start
It was
scratching.
great. I guarantee they talked about that in the writers' room, and we're like, "No, it's too silly. We can't do that. It's too much.
Too much money. Yeah, it's like our budget. We blew it on the
Well,
first
it's not too much
episode.
money. You know how you do it is you give the dog peanut butter. The dog just chews on
Oh
it.
yeah,
and then-
like Mr. Ed.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
we do the
Mr.
Mr.
That's
Ed.
not too much money.
They always crack me up.
$3 for a thing of peanut butter. You're good to go.
Oh, and Dan, on the PKE meter, I looked it up.
Oh,
It was the movie They Live, Suburban Commando,
okay.
and then the gigameter was used in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Star Trek VI: Undiscovered Country.
Oh,
The gigameter.
okay. Okay.
So
Thank you.
be on the
Thank you
lookout
bringing
for
that up.
that. Maybe it's when
I-
they're searching for the blood, or no? Is it the part where they're? Well, maybe it's when they're searching for the blood on the ship. On Undiscovered Country.
I have noticed, because I also watched the show Dexter, new one. They have started putting in other Paramount franchises within Dexter. Like there's a scene where they talk about watching the Ninja Turtles. There's another scene where some kids watching some show. It's a Dexter.
They're
it's
watching
a
Yellowstone?
Paramount show. Yeah, well, I don't know what they're watching, but it's another Paramount show. So I keep waiting. I'm like, okay, at some point, some other Paramount property is going to drop into Star Trek. I don't know,
Yeah.
if, like they're watching TV or they casually mention, oh, my family used to love Paw Patrol.
So about 15 years ago, when they rebooted Knight Rider, in the premiere episode, they were in Las Vegas, and the hotel they went to was the Hotel Montecito. And at the time, NBC had a show called Las Vegas, and and it was set at the fictional Montecito Hotel.
That's
on
awesome.
the Las Vegas Strip. Yeah.
I
mean, if you got the sets,
it's an iCarly.
Yeah, if they got the sets, do it. Or the actors under contract, hey, just show up.
Oh yeah.
You know what? By the time season 5 rolls around, Stephen Colbert is not going to be doing anything. So
that's right.
Sir Admiral Colbert is requesting permission to come aboard.
He's too big to be a Ferengi. He could make a really goofy Klingon, like the Klingon accountant. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That could
or
be.
You can make like a Badmiral or something.
Oh yeah.
Because he's probably too good to put on all that makeup because he's worth all that money now. So.
Well, he does like all the. I've seen clips where he talks a lot about Lord of the Rings. So if you do some sort of fantasy episode, I'm sure he'd have you to be a wizard or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like throw him on there.
Yeah. Why not? Just let him. I don't know, but whatever.
What's your thoughts of them premiering with 2 episodes? Do you think that's a good idea or bad idea?
They did the same thing with Dexter, the new show. They started with the 2-episode premiere, and then now they're going 1 episode a week. That seems to be their new model. It's very similar to the Paramount or the Amazon one. Amazon typically starts with 3, and then the season continues 1 episode a week. So,
but you only have like 7
so
weeks.
short though.
I know
the seasons are so short though. You're shortening it by a week.
Yeah. By a third or whatever, pretty much. You got to
that's the counter to that. But the idea is like you hook them with a few episodes because people want to binge, but there's still more to runway. Like
I know some people. I have friends that will wait all the way to the end of the season.
Yeah,
can't talk about the stupid show until the whole show's over, and then I can talk about it.
I know people like that. What was that? I thought I heard a hi.
That's from Dan.
Oh, okay.
I'm losing you guys.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, come back. Go and come back. Reset.
It's funny because his voice got so low earlier. He sounded like the Ferris Bueller. Like I was wanting him to say, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
It's like, "Oh yeah."
He's gonna bust in like the Klingon, like the Kool-Aid Man.
Yes.
Yeah. But all right. Well, let's see. So we got.
Where's Scott?
Huh?
Mr. Powders.
Oh, he couldn't make it today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back next week.
He's in Nebraska kidnapping Roxanna Dawson right now. She's gonna make me.
He's tending to the chat in the basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's making us meals now.
That's right. I think he's taking him to at least watch Superman. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's what he's doing, is watching Superman right now.
Maybe. All right. Well, I don't know if Dan is coming back.
What's your predictions on Fantastic Four?
Everything I've read, it sounds like it's going to be amazing. I guess like the first hour of the movie is like fantastic. Not that it gets worse, but it's just doesn't keep up that level. It just can't. There he is.
Hey.
Audio slave.
So, yeah. I thought more of a perfect circle, but it's all good.
Perfect Circle. What are we talking about?
Bands, Audio Slave, Perfect Circle.
The Perfect Strangers reboot episode.
That's right. Dinosaurs.
Yeah, not the
Yes.
mama.
Not the mama.
Not the Family Matters.
Yeah.
Just the whole TGIF lineup.
Chazbaz was asking me what do I think about Fantastic Four. Am I excited for it or not? Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I am. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the Galactus popcorn bucket. That's $80.
Nope.
No.
I'm not spending no $80 on a popcorn bucket. Dude, I don't even want to spend $20 on one.
Well,
I'm not a popcorn bucket guy. I'm just not.
I got the dog bowl, so
That's cool. If I had a dog, I would consider that.
if you had a dog,
Yeah.
you could be a cat bowl.
I don't have a cat. I don't. Not right now. So
It's like no animals.
no animals right now.
It's like I'm writing a script. That's all
I'm
I care
writing
about
scripts. That's right. I got things to do. I don't have time for animals. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much wrapping it up. We've gotten through everything. So.
All right.
But yeah, so we'll catch you next week with the shuttle to Kenfori. Who knows what that's about? So we'll see.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks everyone for listening.
Guys.
Yeah.
Live long.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
This is Captain Benjamin Sisko of Deep Space Nine and Space God to the Bajorans. I have a mission for you. This falls outside of Starfleet guidelines, so I can't order you, but I'm asking for volunteers. Volunteers who will subscribe to the Trekcast YouTube channel, leave 5-star reviews on your podcast app of choice, and share Trekcast across your social media accounts. If we can make our audience bigger, we might have a chance against the Dominion. Are you ready? Subscribe, like, and share. Are you with me?